Hi guys, gals. I want us to go over how to do the periodic trend gizmo for you guys. So just a really quick overview. So again, you log in to Explore Learning. Please make sure you do log in. Otherwise, it's only going to give you a 5-minute timer, and that's not going to be enough time to do your activity. So you're going to launch the gizmo. But then when you launch the gizmo here, you have some groups, and you have some columns, some periods here that you can hit and do some experiments on. And so the very first thing we're going to do is atomic radius. And then as you do the atomic radius, essentially what you're going to do is you're simply going to use a ruler. And you can even also use a ruler. And using this ruler here, you want to measure the radius. So the radius is from the center of the atom to the valence electrons or the outermost electron. And then from there, it'll actually give you a length, which is this number right here, and you can actually save that down here with the hydrogen. Let's say we go over to helium here. Note that helium, the radius shrunk a little bit, okay? And we can actually measure that, and it is 31 picometers. Now, it shrunk a little bit because of the protons that are there. There are now 2 protons that are pulling on that electron shell, electron orbital, okay? And then we could do the same thing for neon, or let's go over here to lithium. So lithium, we have 2 rings instead of just 1, 2 shells. And we have 3 protons. So we're going to go all the way out here. We're going to measure that one. And again, we can save. So we have a lot that we can do here, kind of recording the radius of the different atoms and seeing what kind of trend and pattern there are as we go across the table or down the table. And so we can start seeing some trends here. We can actually kind of look at some other stuff. How do we do that? We also have some other things we can look at. We look at ionization energy. Okay, when we do ionization energy, we can actually kind of see what happens, when they actually start to do stuff. And again, the same idea here with these is that we can actually measure the distances and units of ionization energy and how much energy it takes to lose these electrons. Okay, so we do have a certain number of electrons there. And again, as we move closer and closer to the atom, we can actually measure how far it takes before that electron is being lost essentially by the lithium. Lithium is going to lose that electron there. And then here is the data for that one. So again, we look at the next element. We can do the same idea. Kind of move it closer. You see it leaving. And then beryllium has a lot more ionization energy. Okay. All right, so ionization energy is the ability to kind of lose the electron. And then for the electron affinity, let's change this a little bit here. Electron affinity is going to be the ability to actually absorb an electron. Yep, there it was. Okay. And then we can actually calculate that energy there. Notice that it is negative because it's the opposite of ionization energy. For that. Okay. So again, depending on what element we're looking at, we can drag it closer. That was really far away. Okay. And so I took quite a bit of negative energy in order to pull off that electron. Okay. All right. That's basically what we're going to do for periodic trend gizmo. If you guys have any questions or anything, please, as always, make sure you ask. Okay.